Well guys, welcome back to another video. It's absolutely great to be back out, and it's great, I don't know what that was, but it's great to be back out on the trails. I'm in Golden Provincial Park. It's been some time since I've been here, but what can I say, it's absolutely amazing. I was driving in there, got here pretty early, about 6:30 this morning. The gate opens at 7. Sunrise is around 7 o'clock now, so it means I can get to the park. Well, it's nice and early and that sun hasn't came up. You know, to your right hand side there's mountains, so it's going to take a long time for that sun to come up so we can get the nice soft light in the forest here. Now this morning it's supposed to be really bright skies today, but I am going to be coming out tomorrow. But I wanted to come out this morning and capture what I could in the short time I'm going to have before this sun gets too bright. Those of you who've been following us, you'll have seen that I was doing street photography in the last couple of videos. Now I really enjoyed it and it showed people another side of photography that I do. It is fall now and look at the colours behind us. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got the golden oranges and the yellows and the flowers all coated with the leaves. Now my first composition, you've probably seen the tree behind us. I was really attracted to it. Now the thing is, the top of the tree, there's a lot of sky, there's no trees behind it, so it is quite bright. So it's took us about 10-15 minutes to try and figure out a composition. So that's one key, you know, always slow down, have a look round. There's always a way of getting an image if you're prepared to take your time and look for long enough. Now what I've decided to do is, you've got this trail. Now the trail's a bit straight, you know, I would like more shape in the trail. But the focal point is going to be this tree and a bit of a journey till you get to that tree. Now because it's so different in colour in amongst the greens, it should really stand out. Now I love these tree trunks here to my right hand side. They've got the lovely mosses on, they're really old. God knows how old they are, but I bet you they can tell a few stories. Now what I've decided to do is, I want to incorporate these tree trunks because they're really nice, you know, and I want to incorporate some of the forest floor, and then your eye's going to lead to that tree in the background. Now the problem I was having, apart from the sky being at the top of the tree, the problem I was having, the image was offset by the size of these tree trunks. So what I've actually done is, I've actually dropped my camera lower, and I'm using some of the ferns in the foreground. So I'm actually going to focus stack the image. I'm going to take 2 shots. One on the foreground so the ferns are nice and sharp, and then one on these tree trunks, and that should grab everything else. If you remembered in a few videos ago I was telling you about the mountainside. Well, this is going to hopefully work the same. It's going to kind of balance the image, because what I'm going to do is incorporate a lot of the ferns to the right hand side and hide some of this first trunk with the ferns that I have got at the left hand side, so it's not all just tree trunks, and hopefully that's going to balance it by just incorporating a bit more of the ferns. There's a bit of foreground interest, then you'll see the tree trunks, the trail, and it'll lead up to that tree. So I've headed on a bit further up the trail. Look at that, absolutely amazing. That's what landscape photography is about. Getting out in the great outdoors, experience moments like this. We've got the rays of light and we've still got some of that mist and fog hanging about. the sun's come up and it's just creeping through the trees there. What an absolute delight to see. So pleased that I got out this morning, got out of bed, made the effort. I'm lost for words, honestly, I'm lost for words. The colour, the mist, just great morning to be out. So I'm going to carry on further up the trail. I am going to grab an image of this before I leave because I don't know how long this mist and fog's going to hang around, but I'm sure you'll agree, absolutely beautiful. Well, all I can say is wow, you know, that light, fog and mist, it just came from nowhere when I was carrying on up the trail there. I took another couple of images where I spoke to you last, and the fog, everything cleared, the sun came out, and I thought that's it for the day. Made my way a bit further up the trail, and in front of us I could see some mist and fog rolling in. The sun had made its way up and it was just creating these rays of light through the forest, and it was absolutely wonderful. It was really wonderful to see. Now, in this forest, when you get situations like that where you get that fantastic light and you get all the conditions come together, you can take a photo anywhere, to be honest, because you've got loads of mosses, loads of interesting branches, you know, the old trunks. So I didn't have time to look for a composition, so I just shot where I seen the light. So hopefully that image came out. So that's going to be it for another video. The sun is more or less up now, but I've had a brilliant morning. The weather's been absolutely fantastic. We've got that mist and that fog. What more could you ask for? It's just great to introduce you back to the trails and get out on the trails myself. Fall's an exciting time for everyone, leading up to winter time, so we're going to have 2-3 months of good photography weather, so really I'm going to enjoy it, and it's just nice to get back out in the forest.